going to Amazon. I don't want you to go to Amazon. I didn't ask you to go to Amazon. Jesus Christ, that photo of Dean Ambrose is really enhanced on the Fastlane poster. Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, creepy friends. Welcome to Slams and Bobs, where it's WWE pay-per-view week. It is the last one before WrestleMania. Are we excited about that already? I'm kind of half excited. I still stand by what I said last month when it came to the Royal Rumble thing. Cena being out sucks for Cena, not for us. Not because I am not a John Cena fan, but it's giving other wrestlers the chance to stand up and go, hi, rather than us just focusing on Cena being, you know, the big attraction, which just ain't true. I did actually hear that apparently Wade Barrett does not want to re-sign with WWE in June when his contract expires, so we'll be watching that for more information, because I think it's all safe to say we thought Wade Barrett was going to be a lot bigger than he is, and the company just hasn't pushed the guy, so if he ain't happy with what's going on, nor are we. Especially the British crowd. I don't think we expected him to at least have been the first champion, first British, and he's not. Fastlane, which unfortunately the promo has Eva Bloody Marie on it. All I have to say about her. At current, we only have 6 matches, which I think was similar to Royal Rumble last month, and they had an hour-long Royal Rumble in it as well, so I don't know how that figures, but... So our pre-show match is Kalisto versus Alberto Del Rio with the 2 out of 3 falls for the US title. I've really been enjoying their rivalry. Apparently Kalisto has stepped into where Cena was, and I think it's really good for the... I haven't seen a push like this since Rey Mysterio, and I've also heard Rey Mysterio's coming back to WWE. Please don't. Please don't. With no offence, please don't. I also feel like 2 out of 3 falls doesn't belong on the pre-show. I think this should have been in the main card, drawing us all in, excitement all going on. Yeah, it's going to be on the pre-show, which means it's going to be a rushed 10 to 15 minute match at best, which is going to ruin the effect of it. 2 out of 3 falls should be given, what, 20 minutes to half an hour to really engross the viewer into it, and they haven't done that. So I don't get why they've done that. I kind of want Kalisto to keep it. I want to see him and Del Rio go right to WrestleMania and have some epic match. Although now they've done a stip match, I don't know how far they can take it in terms of WrestleMania. But maybe Del Rio win it and then they go on to have some kind of, oh, what if it was like a mask versus hair match and they shave Del Rio bald? That would be fun. I think he would look weird with no hair. We have Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks versus Tamina and Naomi, the remaining members of Team Bad. It's just a normal tag team match. I'm kind of a bit disappointed where this has gone. Not with Becky and Sasha, because they've been bouncing off each other and they've been really, really fun to watch. I've been really enjoying them going, I don't like you, but I need to team with you, so I'm going to have your back, but I don't like you, but I want the title, but so do you, so we're rivals, but we'll coexist. But last month, with Sasha coming at the end of Charlotte's match with Becky, and we thought we were going to get her in the title picture, and now she's not. So I'm kind of disappointed from that. I have been enjoying where these 4 have been going. It's kind of, again, it's been good to see the women pushed. I think Raw had about 3 or 4 different women's skits, which was great. And it's great to see that women are actually getting a look in, and we're actually seeing wrestlers now, not just models that don't care, just want the fame and the money. We've actually been seeing good people competing, and alright, they don't get a perfect match, they have a botch or 2, but do you really want to go back to watching Kelly? I rest my case. Of course, I want Becky and Sasha to win. Kevin Owens recently became an Intercontinental Champion. As soon as we had that fatal 5-way on Monday night, I just sat there and went, beans dropping, and lo and behold, who won? Kevin Owens, so kudos to me for getting that right. And he is facing Dolph Ziggler for the IC title. It's just a normal singles match. I think this maybe should have been on the pre-show, and it's a show. I don't want to see Kevin Owens, Steen, or Dolph Ziggler on the pre-show, but as comparing the 2 matches, a singles match versus 2 out of 3 falls, I wonder if this is where WrestleMania is going. Maybe they're going to have a triple threat with Dean Ambrose in that. That would be awesome as well. Or maybe they're actually going to put Dean in the title picture with Roman Reigns and Triple H. But either one could be good. Maybe we'll have Ziggles taking on Owens as a big spectacular. Maybe we'll have Ambrose with it in a triple threat. Either one will be good for me. I would really like to see Ziggles have a belt. So if Ziggler won, I wouldn't mind. But if Steen keeps it, I really like him being champion. I love his whole heel gimmick. The guy is fabulous on Twitter. If you haven't watched his Twitter, he has such a punchy attitude on there. I love watching it. We have a 6-man tag match added with every member of the Wyatt family bar Bray, I believe, versus Ryback, Big Show and Kane. I reckon there's a few of out there that are going to say, oh, that end skit on Raw was rubbish. I loved it. It was Kane coming up from the Ring of Fire, come on! It was amazing. I was literally sat there when Big Show and Ryback were in the ring and they were getting beaten down, and I'm just sitting there thinking, going, come on, Kane. Come on, Kane. I actually resorted to sitting there at the TV going, here, Kaney, come on, Kane. I knew he was coming. It was so blatant. And then we suddenly hear the poof of the fire, and then up he comes from the ring. Brilliant. The one thing I didn't enjoy about Monday Night Raw was you saw him watch over his shoulder and he's going to raise his arms and he keeps putting them down. He's like waiting for the cue to light the ramp. That was kind of frustrating that I could see that happening. I wonder if these slot are going to have a big WrestleMania match. Again, I would enjoy that. Obviously, to our knowledge, it's Bray versus Brock at WrestleMania, but then it was supposed to be Braun Strowman versus The Undertaker, but apparently now that's been nixed, so I ain't got a clue what's going on anymore. I think this has the potential to be fun, but at the same time you're putting 6 giants in a ring, and sometimes when giants go against giants, it doesn't quite work out. So maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. It's got Kane in it, so I'm attracted to it just for blooming Kane, but as you all know, I love me some Kane. We also have Charlotte versus Brie Bella for the Women's Divas title, whatever you so want to call it. I'm going to lay this on the line now. Why the hell would Brie get a title match? Should be Becky or Sasha. What? Oh, my husband retired. Oh, well, boo-hoo. What? Was anyone else in the amount of pain I was on Monday night, Tuesday morning, during that awful promo between Charlotte and Brie? Oh my, who was worse? Was it Brie standing there like a tree with no emotion or expression upon her and trying to act but spectacularly failing? Or was it Charlotte who was trying to put across the heel gimmick but had such little precision of where to act that we didn't actually know what she was doing? I don't know who was worse. Either way, I was literally in pain watching that skit. It was horrendous. Really horrendous. And I really don't hold out much hope for this match. I reckon Becky, Sasha, Naomi and Tamina are going to be a lot better than this match. I'm trying to like Charlotte, but I'm struggling. I don't know why. I just can't take to her. I mean, alright, when she first came on and I said, alright, well, she's gotten in because of her dad, but she's got it in her blood. She's got to earn my respect a little bit. It's not so much as like Sasha, Becky, Bailey, Brittany Knight, Paige, AJ. When they come in and they've got wrestling training, boom, they have my respect no matter what, because you are a trained wrestler. You are not some silly model that they brought in. I can't take to her, and it's a shame. Her acting and her skill as a heel just ain't there. It's really not good at all. Like, I think that's why Rick's with her, is they're making an attempt to put her over, but she's just not getting over as a heel. And I can't take to it. Brie Bella is just, well, apparently she's retiring. Can we all just crap and cheer for that? Brilliant. I know there's some Brie Bella fans out there. You may watch this and go, oh, but Brie Bella is amazing. She isn't, love. I'm looking forward to Brie Bella leaving. Sorry to say. I have to be bluntly honest with who I like and don't like. And I will always tell you the truth. I don't like the Bellas. You should know that by now if you've been watching my previews for over the last year. I have this horrible, evil feeling that they're going to give it to Brie Bella, which I don't want to see. I don't think anyone really wants to see it. The problem I have is she's basically piggybacking off her husband, and that frustrates me because you are not creating your own success. Paige has created her own success. Becky Lynch has really created her own success. Sasha Banks created her own success. Bailey created her own success. AJ Lee was the innovator of this. She created her own success. Trish Stratus created her own success. She did not depend on her partner or husband to get her to the top. This is what Brie Bella is doing. And this frustrates me because it is wrong. Had Daniel Bryan not have retired, she would still be the jobber of the month, because she's barely won a thing in recent months apart from Paige having to blooming well job to her. So really, I have little interest in this match, I'm afraid to say. I'm terrified they're going to give it to Brie Bella. I don't want to see that. If she doesn't, maybe she'll retire and then I can go to sleep a happy girl that night. I'm sorry, Brie Bella does not deserve this title match. She is only in it because of Bryan. That isn't earned, that's given. I don't agree with it. And the last match, of course, we have Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for a shot at Triple H and the world title at WrestleMania. Yes, We all know it's going to be Roman Reigns. It's a triple threat, which means the Wyatts are going to interfere. They're going to knock down Lesnar. They're probably going to take out Ambrose as well. Maybe then we'll get the Undertaker kind of in at the... I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with Undertaker now, especially, as I said, they're supposed to have nixed Braun Strowman. Supposedly Roman Reigns is going to Mania again, but I think I was touching on it earlier. What if they put Dean Ambrose in with it as well? Who wasn't sat there during the Royal Rumble when it got down to Triple H and Ambrose and went, oh, come on, give it to Ambrose, come on, please. And were really, really upset when it didn't happen. I was like that. I was literally sat there with this TV and it was 3:45 or 3:50 a.m. It was late. And I sat there and it happened. I went, oh, go on, please give it to Ambrose. Go on, make my night. And of course I knew it wasn't going to happen, but you were hoping like that. I'm wondering if Ambrose is going to be in this match. I want to see it. I really want to see it because Ambrose is the unexpected party who can make a showman of himself and anyone he steps in the ring with. He is insane. There's also a hint that he might turn heel with him trying to Dirty Deeds Reigns on Raw, just gone, and then saying, hey, you got to be ready, it's a triple threat. And there was kind of this bromance between them. So there's that hint to it. The obvious choice that's going to win is Roman Reigns. As I said, Brock Lesnar will get eaten down by the Wyatt family because he's going up against Bray Wyatt. What happens to Dean Ambrose, I don't know. I just don't want to see Ambrose get pinned. I would love to see Lesnar get pinned. For some reason, my mind just told me to do that. I want to see Lesnar get pinned. I don't know why. I just think it would be better if he was the one who got pinned. Because I think he's always booked as being a strong guy. So it would be nice to see the strong guy get pinned for once in his life. That is the current card for Fastlane that I know of at this point, which is Wednesday. I am very sorry if they add a few more matches to it, and I can't obviously tell you about those just yet. I will say I feel disappointed for the League of Nations because that was all going somewhere and then it's suddenly been dropped, much like Wade Barrett feels. All I will say, if he does leave the WWE, he is majorly going to have no problem finding work in this country, and I want to see him. So I want to see him walk out. Afraid I've got some bad news. I would love to see that. Thank you for watching this preview and wasting valuable minutes of your day watching me ramble on about whatever the hell I want to ramble on about. Please subscribe if you wish. Please like, share, comment. Don't get mean on the channel. You can even dislike my stuff if you want. I really don't mind. It's your call. Don't get mean on the channel. End of. As always, the BWR chat room will be open for chatting in on the night if you wish to join us. There's normally not a lot of us in there, but we all have a good laugh. And I will post the chat room name down here in the info box if you want to join us. And maybe I'll see some of you, maybe I won't. Either way, I'll see you again for another video. That's the word I was looking for. And I'm trying to decide what to do for WrestleMania week yet. Haven't decided. See you all again. Bye.